Hi everyone, and welcome to our lesson 97. My name is Professor Robert, and in today's lesson, we'll do something a little bit different. We'll learn how to study math and actually learn it. Okay, let's get into it. If mathematics has ever made you feel frustrated, confused, or even convinced you that you are simply not a math person, this video is especially for you. Today, I want to give you some practical tips that can change the way you study mathematics. The first thing I want you to understand is this. First thing I want you to understand is you can become better at math. That's very, very important. Mathematics is not only about intelligence, it's a skill. And like any skill, it improves with practice. Mark that last word, practice. It improves with practice. Now, tip number one, don't just, oops, don't just watch math, do math. That's very critical. One of the biggest mistakes students make is spending too much time watching someone else solve problems. You watch the teacher solve 5 examples and everything looks easy. Then you receive a problem on the test and suddenly you don't know where to start. Why is that? It's because watching someone solve a problem is not the same as solving the problem yourself. When you study mathematics, take a piece of paper and work through the examples yourself. Pause the video, try the problem before I solve it, make mistakes, correct your mistakes. This is how learning takes place. Right? Tip number two, understand why. Understand the why. Don't simply memorize procedures. No. For example, don't memorize that you have to move number to move a number to the other side and change its sign. Instead, understand what is really happening. When you add or subtract something from both sides of an equation, you are maintaining equality. Mathematics becomes much easier when you understand the reason behind a given procedure. All right? Tip number three, practice every day. Practice every day. You don't have to study mathematics for 5 hours every day. No. 30 minutes of focused practice every day can be more effective than 5 hours of studying the night before an exam. You should try this practice. Monday, you practice. Tuesday, you practice. Wednesday, you practice. Thursday, you practice. And then Friday, you review what you've been practicing throughout the week. And consistency is more important than cramming. Consistency is more important than cramming. In other words, practice is more beneficial to you than trying to cram or memorize formulas. Okay, tip number 4, keep a math notebook. I can't emphasize this enough. Your math notebook should not simply contain answers, but it should contain what you write down, including the problem, the method of solving that problem, the steps of solving that problem, the mistakes you made, and the correction solution. Create a section called Mistakes I Keep Making. Mistakes I Keep Making. This can become one of your most valuable study tools. All right? Okay. Tip number 5. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of difficult problems. When you encounter a difficult problem, don't immediately say, I can't do this. No. Instead, ask, what part of this problem do I understand? Maybe you understand the first step. Start there. Break the problem into smaller pieces. Mathematics becomes less intimidating when you stop looking at the entire problem at a glance. It can be overwhelming. All right? Tip number 6. This is very, very critical. Ask questions. If you don't understand something, please ask. Ask your teacher, ask a classmate, use your textbook, watch another explanation, and yes, use educational videos. But don't simply look for the answer. Look for an explanation that helps you understand the process. All right? Tip number 7, teach someone else. Teach someone else. Become a teacher. This is one of my favorite study techniques. After learning a topic, pretend you are the teacher. Explain it out loud to your friends, classmates, or whoever it is. For example, to solve this equation, first I need to isolate the variable. If you can explain the process clearly, you probably understand it. If you cannot explain it, that's a sign that you need more practice. All right? Finally, remember this. Don't measure yourself by how quickly another student learns. That's very, very critical. Don't measure yourself by how quickly another student learns. That's a very, very important point. Some students understand a topic immediately, others need more examples. That does not mean they cannot succeed. Your goal is progress. One problem today, another problem tomorrow, then another. Eventually, the problems that once seemed impossible become familiar. So don't give up in yourself. Don't give up on yourself. you can learn mathematics. You can improve your mathematics and you can succeed in mathematics. If this video helped you, save it, share it with another student, and subscribe to the channel for more simple and practical math lessons. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye now.